All right, Andy, thanks so much. Time for the real deal in real estate. I am here with Ben Goldman of Eastern Title and Settlement, Chong Yi of the Yi team at Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation, and Judy Glazer of Century 21 Redwood. Welcome to Great Day, Judy. Welcome back, gentlemen.
Thank you. Thank you.
Chong, you were just saying you look exhausted. Just watch here.
I cycled here. But I don't look that exhausted. But just watching Andy.
She's in incredible shape anyway. So
Yeah.
but getting some motivation, just like with the holidays. There's so much going on, and we want to talk about real estate because Judy, people tend to think that the holidays, the wintertime, not the best time to sell the home. But you say it could be a perfect time for somebody to sell their home.
You know, it's an ideal time to sell your house. First of all, you know, husbands out there, you're looking for a Christmas gift for your wives. What a perfect gift, right? Let's buy
Here's your
her a
dream
new
home.
house. Right, exactly. Why not? You are going to have a great winter if you do that.
Me, Judy. Killing me.
I'm sorry. But seriously, it's a great time to sell your house. Yeah, we do have some weather concerns that we have to obviously think about, but we also have the realization that the internet isn't weather specific.
Right.
So, and it doesn't really have a season other than it is trying to sell you a lot. So your house is really going to sell initially online. So what you want to make sure that you're doing, especially in the holiday season and in the winter months, is that you're going to make sure that your house shows extremely well online. So you want to make sure that the agent that you're hiring, first of all, understands what it means to sell your house during a period where it's maybe not as competitive, and also that they hire professional photographers, that you have only the best photographs, and that you have 3D tours and virtual tours. 90% of the people that buy houses start online. Many of them are not in the area. They can't get out to see your house anyway, and if the weather's bad, that's going to make it even more difficult. So the better it shows online, the better chance you have to get it sold. You have less competition. Less people think that they should sell their house in the winter, so therefore you have less houses to compete with. People that are out looking are serious buyers. People are not going to be spending their time during the holiday season or getting out in the freezing cold when they could be home, you know, warm and snuggly in front of the TV, in front of the fireplace, looking at properties unless they're really seriously thinking about buying. So you have, you know, less people showroom shopping, so to speak, just to see what decorations you've done, and more people that are seriously looking to buy. And if you think about it, people really have more time to look for a house. During the holiday season, we have a lot of time off. A lot of people will use their holiday vacations to search for homes. You have multiple 3-day holidays during the winter months. So people do have more time. And one of the biggest misconceptions is that you need to put your house on the market in the spring because people want to buy their home in time for their children to start school. Less than 50% of the buyers out there actually have school-age children.
Oh,
Yeah, it's really
wow.
interesting. I was listening to you, that all right on, right on point. But like she said something about less competition. You know, I'm seeing something now, and you may have as well. We haven't seen this area in a very long time. Is we're having a lot of like price reductions because there's not as much competition, and maybe in in certain areas, right? So what we're seeing not a lot of it, some of is price reductions. So like I'm looking at it this way. So instead of doing like a 5% price reduction, we're talking about maybe reduce it by 3%, and then maybe we can give some seller concession towards lowering interest rates, because in the last 4 to 6 weeks, we've gone up at a full point. So it's taken a lot of people outside of their comfort zone. So we've been talking about a lot of that.
You know, that's a fabulous idea, actually, now that you mention that, because there is some concerns with interest rates having gone up, and interest rates are projected, and you can speak to that better than I can, to go up after the first of the year. So another great reason to get out and buy now, and you get to take advantage of the tax benefits
For sure.
for the entire year, even though you're only living in the house maybe for a few weeks. But additionally would be to make sure that you have a lender who understands that your long-term benefit from a seller concession that will offset your interest rate rather than buying down your closing costs is a much better way to go.
Judy should do my job.
She should do my job. She's obviously the expert here. But and my question, Ben, with the holidays though is, since there aren't as many people, does the process take longer? Is it a little less stressful? Like what's the feeling like when you're doing these transactions in the wintertime?
Well, in general, of course, if there's less pressure and less time constraints on everybody, it's going to be a little bit of a more smooth process. But again, the process is the same whether it's the middle of the summer or the middle of the winter for us.
Okay.
It's just a matter of what level of customer service, which we like to pride ourselves in providing excellent customer service.
Right.
And yeah, you know, so we're here to get the job done for you.
Well, and I love too in the wintertime because people have more time, and Judy, you touched on this, that with the serious buyers, so you're not wasting as much time. We have time, but we want to do it to spend time with family and get ready for the holidays, but you're not wasting time on people that aren't just the looky-loos, I guess to say.
Exactly.
Judy, full of great information. Yes. Chong and Ben, so good to see you guys again. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, now is the time. Get started with the Real Deal team. Just call 240-422-8871 or visit therealdealdmv.com. Judy, Josh, and Ben, Judy, Ben, and Chong are ready to assist you. Ben, you changed. You look different. We'll be right back.
Thanks.